30 years ago this month, a young mother up and vanished after her best friend's wedding in a small community out on the coast near Astoria.
And to this day, her disappearance remains a mystery and an open investigation with Oregon State Police.
And in tonight's KOIN 6 Unsolved, our Amy Frazier met with family members, holding out hope still for some answers.
In the small community of Bridesmaid in the countryside, not far from Astoria.
You're always looking. Always. And you never quit looking. Your heart and your mind tells you to keep right on going.
A family waits.
Torture.
And wonders.
You drive down the road in town, any town, see a dark-haired girl and think it's her baby. Turned around and looked and it's not.
It's been 30 years since Marty Benthin Evans vanished.
If you just knew, you would go back. And I would sit there. And I wouldn't have left that reception without her.
February 10th, 1990, Marty was a bridesmaid in her best friend's wedding at the Lutheran church in nearby Knappa.
She was nervous about being in the wedding, you know, getting her dressed, and my sister had made her dress.
The second oldest of 8 siblings and a divorced mother of 2 children, 33-year-old Marty is frozen in time, wearing baby's breath in her hair and the bridesmaid dress she disappeared in.
Somebody intervened with her, took her somewhere and did something with her. She didn't do this on her own.
After the wedding and reception, Marty stopped at her mother's house where she and her 10-year-old son Andrew were staying after moving back from Ashland. Marty's daughter was with her ex-husband, who also lives in the area. That evening, family members say Marty had tearful phone conversations with her ex-husband and another man she wanted to date.
Crying and crying on the phone.
Family members gave her a few bucks for gas, and Marty drove her brother's pickup truck to the logger in Knappa to meet up with some friends. There, some say she also seemed upset. Marty then left the bar and drove to what was then a nearby market and gas station along Highway 30.
She went up to D&D to get gas. And she got the gas. She only had $4 because that's all she would take from us.
When she tried to leave the gas station, the truck wouldn't start, so she called a brother who came out and got it going again. From there, he says, Marty headed out on Highway 30 toward Astoria.
It was like she turned and he just seen her go, and that was it. Nobody saw her again. He was the last one in our family to see her.
What happened next that night, the family doesn't know. Marty never showed up at the restaurant in Astoria where she eventually planned to meet up with her sister. Family members say they knew something wasn't right the next day when they didn't even get a phone call.
And she would have never left Andrew. Never. And if you could talk to him, he would say that exact thing. Say, Mom would never have left me.
Family members contacted police and started frantically searching for Marty and the truck. They put up flyers and authorities scoured nearby waterways, but there was no sign of Marty or the truck.
I think it got buried with her. I think she's probably with it.
Was there a crime or maybe a car accident?
Well, the what ifs. There's so many what ifs, thousands of what ifs.
Family members have long wondered if Marty crashed into the slough somewhere along the long and winding dike road that leads to her mother's home. At the time, there was no evidence of an accident. Still, there's a corner they question.
There's big holes down in this corner place where the trains used to come in, and I guess they're 30, 40 feet deep down there, and the silt on the bottom's about that deep.
Of all of the possible theories surrounding Marty's disappearance,
could you go very far if you had $3 in gas in a pop and not even your purse with you? Somewhere along the way, she got intervened with somebody.
Marty's sister believes she was likely the victim of a crime. But even after 30 years, there are still no answers.
The hope I have is that one person, and if somebody knows something, there's no doubt in my mind, that one person would come forward with positive information that could lead to what happened to her or where she's at. We have to hang on to that hope. That's all you got. And I think everyone in my family feels the same way. You can't quit hoping, because that's our sister.
In Knappa, Amy Frazier, KOIN 6 News.